So I just noticed that the jack has a grease fitting, which I really never looked at. And since just got a grease gun, greased up the jack, and also put some WD-40 right there because it was hard to turn this right here. But now it's easy. It feels brand new. It's easy to jack it up, twist, and drop. Yeah, she's a moaner. But this is the main reason why I'm taking this video right here. Finally got my degas bottle in, so we're gonna get that in today. I think it's like zoomed in. Yeah, I figured. Looks so close. So yeah, we got the degas bottle right here. We're gonna get that in, so we can also get in my upper control arm, which you've seen so many times, so I don't have to ride that. Yeah, I'm still in high school, but I got 15 days left of school till I graduate, and then the Lincoln will be looking bad when I'm working full time. Either I'll sell it and get like a LS 400, but chances of that are pretty rare. My car only has 70,000 miles, so I'm got it on Craigslist for 7,500. We'll see where that goes. I'm not going to budge under 7,000. But yeah, I got the upper control arm right here. Now we can get that in today with the degas bottle. One thing I forgot to mention is when I bought this, or when it came in, where it bolts on, it was cracked. Like the whole thing was off, and it was inside of the package. So I know it must have broke on the way here. Either they just put that in there so it looked like it broke on the way here. I don't know, but I know people say that the doorman, I swear it zoomed in again. No, it's not this time. But people say the doorman lids are different than the motorcraft lids. So I got me some lids here, which this one right here is the one that came with it. So I was like, man, that might not be a Ford. This is the Ford one right here. So I was like, because I put in the part number for the motorcraft one, so I was like, this must not be the motorcraft one. I mean, it fits, but just the quality of it, after seeing like that was broken when it came in, it just doesn't seem like a motorcraft. Like it's got like some plastic stuff. See if I can show you. I guess just the stuff that they have down here. Well, that's super glue right here, and I guess some on my finger because it's a little bit sticky. But yeah, I mean, it's got like some kind of like rubber seal right here. It just doesn't feel like a motorcraft one to me. I mean, it was only 57 bucks, so the chances are it's probably not. But I guess we'll see we'll see how long it lasts. And next time this busts, in like a few months, I'm gonna get the motorcraft one, which is like $200, but it's definitely worth it. It didn't say it was a doorman, so I just kind of went with it. Didn't have that much money at the time, so, you know, 50-50 chance, so we'll see where it goes. Yeah, I just have to remove the sway bar links and then just push down the whole thing where the springs will compress far enough where I can easily slide out the bolts. I could easily just take off the whole strut, but I don't feel like doing that because I don't want to have to loosen all these bolts right here, and this would come out. I mean, it's not a real big problem. I'm just doing the same thing I did on the other side because I know it works. So after I get this one off, I'll update you on that. So I really don't need to replace my whole arm. I just really need to replace the socket, but since I have a whole new arm, it's probably easier just to replace that because this socket right here, just like my other one, is bad. You see on the other video about upper control arm, Actually, I don't think I posted that one. Well, I can't remember, but this is how you know it's bad. It's not supposed to do that. It shouldn't just wiggle around like that. So that's how you know your socket or your ball joint is bad. And the bushings, there are none, so that's definitely bad too. Got the sway bar links on and the upper controls. Now the only thing left is just the degas bottle, which will probably be the hardest part, getting that hose onto it. Alright, so check this out. I got the new degas bottle in. It's fine and everything. You see there's coolant in there. It's not the Ford one. Like this piece cracked, which on the Ford one it'll like flex back and forth. And also it doesn't tell you like when it's filled. There's no fill marks on it. There's no labels. And you might have already noticed there's a whining noise coming from my Lincoln. And I've came to the conclusion that it's my alternator. But you can like kind of smell it too. It's like a rubbery smell. So it might just be my belt. I'm not sure. It's either that or it's like the alternator going out, because I got it tested and it said something like it was putting too much power back into the battery. So I think my the voltage regulator went out. So I'm not sure how long it's going to last me. But I unplug my battery every night when it sits there, so it doesn't kill my battery. But yeah, I mean, I'm about to replace the alternator soon. But that's a, I mean, you gotta come up from under there. It's not easy. But I can smell it. It doesn't smell good. I'm surprised it hasn't burned up yet, honestly. You see the alternator. See if I can get a good view on it. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah, but it's whining. I also probably, before I reset it, it said at like 45 miles till empty, but now it says 10. So I'm not sure if I should trust that, but I'm probably gonna, I got some gas cans in the shed, probably gonna put a few gallons in it just to get me to the gas station. Yeah, I probably shouldn't run it much longer. See, at first, when I just started it, the first time it did that was right as I put in the new degas bottle. So basically, the first time I started after putting in the new degas bottle, it started whining. So I wasn't sure if it was from something I was doing, because I was like laying right here. So I mean, this is the vacuum line, so I wasn't sure if I happened to cause a vacuum leak, which it doesn't seem like it to me. But it's, you can smell it. It's not just a vacuum leak, if it even was. But you can smell it. Like, it's definitely the alternator. Since I did get it tested, so it's not like it's a vacuum leak, because they said the alternator was bad. So, because also every time I play my speakers too loud when it's not on, it would end up like crackling. Let's see if I can get it to do that. Yeah, as you can see right there, the gas shows is really low. I have to shut this door real quick so I can show you where it's at. 10 miles to empty. I hope that's not true. I mean, I just connected the battery, so before it was giving me some I guess weird reading because of the fuel regulator is messed up or something. It's shorted out, so I don't know if it's reading right. But yeah, I'm gonna play some music and see how loud I can get it before it starts crackling. Well, it doesn't seem to me like it's crackling, which I did take out the amp that was in here, but it did crackle when I took out the fuse only. So I don't know why it's not crackling anymore, but it'll probably come eventually.